Sunday marks 1 year since 27-year-old Ada County Sheriff's Deputy Tobin Bolter was killed after being shot during a routine traffic stop. His death was the first line-of-duty death in the history of the Ada County Sheriff's Department. Today, our Aspen Shumpert sat down with his wife, Abbey Bolter, who opened up about their journey together and her life without him.
Young us were goofy and fun, and it was a blast.
Tobin and Abbey Bolter's story began at church when they were just 13.
I definitely did not have necessarily an eye for him from the beginning.
Abbey says it was always a playful, easy friendship.
We played tag and hide, go seek, and classic 8th grade stuff. And then throughout high school, we're best friends, just taking time to be together and grow in friendship.
A connection that became undeniable.
We always kept telling people, we're not dating, we don't like each other, we're not dating. Everyone looked at us like rolling their eyes. You guys are dating.
In 2014, they finally went on their first official date in high school. Grandma snapping a picture and sending the high schoolers off on a day neither would forget.
He went to go pay. His card was declined. And so he had to call his mom and say, Mom, I need you to put money on my card, and then I need to pay for food. And so forever and always, I gave him the hardest time with that.
Abbey says she always knew Tobin was special.
We just had so much fun together. And that's the point of, at least for us, dating, wanted to get into marriage.
She says law enforcement wasn't just Tobin's career, it was his calling.
He lived and breathed it. It was a passion of his. He wanted to serve the community. He wanted to, put bad guys away and then uphold the good. He was like, this person changed. This was good. This was helpful.
The two got married in 2018, just days after he graduated from the police academy.
It made me proud. It made me want to research. It made me want to just know what a police wife is, what that role looks like.
A role she embraced.
You got to kind of have thick skin and know what's coming.
From the beginning of their marriage, Tobin prepared Abbey for the risks of his profession.
There was a woman officer that died in Sacramento. He specifically took me to that funeral and sat down with me on our drive home and said, okay, this was a big funeral. Mine could be this big. And we literally walked through what his funeral could look like. That was our first year of marriage.
Abbey says those conversations, though difficult, have helped her navigate the past year without him. Deputy Bolter was shot and killed in the line of duty last April.
It feels like yesterday still. It's crazy, it's been a year. Part of grief I've learned, and talking with Cheryl Stahl and other widows, walk through that. You're gonna have the emotions, and that's okay.
In hard moments, she leans on her faith, something she and Tobin shared.
That's his core. That is who he was. Christ follower. Me getting through it is, okay, cry for a moment and then just pray. Okay, Lord, I just need your presence. I need you to sit with me. I need you to help me get through this.
She also leans on support from her family and community.
The best way I've kept saying it is everyone was God's hands and feet is literally how it's mind-blowing. It's truly still speechless.
Now, as she watches their daughter grow, Abbey hopes the community remembers more than just the badge, but the man who wore it.
I hope people remember his heart for the Lord, first off. Then his smile, because that's true. I'm praying Hallie has his smile, and it seems like she does. She wakes up happy. And then have a passion for law enforcement, and through that, maybe just a little remembering of Tobin while you're at it.
This weekend, Abbey will honor Tobin by baking his favorite naked chocolate chip cookies without chocolate chips. And then Monday, she'll be attending a vigil with law enforcement, their community that has become family, she says to her. Now, Joe, she really wanted to emphasize the rest of the community that really rallied behind her during this time. She said financial donations really helped them out. She says even sometimes still when she stops into places like Hobby Lobby, someone will offer to buy her order.
We've seen the community, such great support. It's hard to believe it's been a full year. I remember watching that memorial service from Nampa and just how touched the entire community was, and everyone you speak with a member of the Ada County Sheriff's Office who knew him, they all just had the most praise that you could ever hear about a sheriff deputy.
Yeah.
Tobin is certainly missed. Well, Aspen, thank you so much for that look.